Chefs!
Yes, Marco.
Gather round. I'd only like to say it once. You have 8 minutes before the first customer walks through the door. Trust me when I say this. It will be the quickest 8 minutes of your life. I'm glad you find me funny. In an hour, you won't be.
All right, I don't want anyone working on any mains. I want everyone to stop working on mains right now. Yep. Stop working on the mains.
We are in big danger going into service and not having our prep done.
I need the scallops done. I need the bisque finished right now. Stop mushrooms.
I'll chop 4. Yes, it's fine. I'll just chop 4 mushrooms.
It's not fine. Are you listening to me, Michael? I don't want anyone working on the main.
They need to put more resources into getting our entree because if we don't, we're not going to be ready for service.
Tray up.
Just do it.
Danny's taken us off mains to focus on entrees.
Do you need anything with the bisque?
This is crazy. We've got to prep everything now or our service is going to be a disaster.
Just a quick chat. You got a couple of minutes before service.
Yep.
Entree.
Ready to go?
Wow.
Yep.
So feeling confident.
Yes.
So main course.
Roasted.
Crackling's good.
Yep. Dessert's ready to go. Al's just about to put the ganache on top of the tart. It goes into the fridge.
Okay.
And it's already cool, so...
You got a smile on your face. Is it going to be a good service?
Fingers crossed. Yes, confidence. And have fun.
Okay, Dr. Tin Chef.
Which table?
Okay.
I had no idea what to expect from Marco in service. He'd been so quiet and gentle, like a spiritual leader.
On order! On order, red team.
Where's all our plates?
Red team, on order. Yes, Marco.
Yes, Marco.
Like a switch was flipped.
2 entree, 2 main, 2 desserts.
Let's go. 2 entree, Billy.
Marco just kind of went into this, like, psycho mode.
Red team, 3 entree, 3 main, 3 desserts on order.
And was just yelling.
Red team again, 4 entree.
And it was actually pretty scary.
So I want from you now, I want 9 away all at once.
Yes,
9.
Yes, chef.
9 entrees. Go, go, go. I'm like, it started.
Yes, the chef. Alana, phone this.
French cuisine versus English cuisine. It's a time-old battle.
On order, French team. 4 covers, 4 starters, 4 main course, 4 entree.
4 start, 4 cover, 4 entree.
We've got Marco Pierre White running the pass, yelling orders at us.
So give me 10 straight away. Not 6 and 4, I want 10.
Everyone's frantically running around, and we're in trouble.
Just 1 teaspoon.
4, 6, 8, 10. I want it straight away.
Seafood's ready to go, but the bisque is still coming together and it's not looking good.
Hi guys, let's go with the broth. Got the chips? Got the chips. All right, the phone. 3. Yep, I got it. Also.
Initially, we wanted to have demo plates up so that we could check to make sure we were happy with the plating, if anything needed to be changed.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
But the demo plate is going to be the first plate we plate up.
Have they called a blue team dish yet?
What's that?
Have they called any blue?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's only one thing left to do now.
Not away.
One thing. Do you know what that is?
Talk to me.
Okay.
Panic.
Just talk to me.
They have to be in the oven for 12 minutes.
Okay. So
Peter is looking after those quails as if they were his own children, but we need to get our bisque up.
Okay, we're probably going to need a main starting in about 5 minutes, okay?
Well, then I need to put them in the oven because they're in the oven.
No, not in 5 minutes, starting in 5 minutes.
I think Danny's getting a bit lost in some of our dishes, and the first thing I think is, are those quails in the oven? Get them in the oven.
Peter, have we got quail in the oven?
I've got to listen to Danny. I haven't heard a call.
They need to go in the oven now.
Danny?
Danny? Oh, get them in the oven. Just chuck them in the oven. Chuck. We need 10, Peter.
They're going to be like 12 minutes.
There we go. Excellent. Yep, perfect. It's done. You get yours up. Red entrees out.
Go, 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 go. 33, 33. Run, run, run.
The first entree goes out within about 5 minutes, and the blue team are still struggling to even get their first order started to plate up.
I'm still waiting for my shellfish soup and I'm not getting it. The red team have already served 1 table. Come on. Shout.
We're running behind.
Shout at
Just a
them.
little bit out on our timing, and maybe we had too much on our plate to start with.
We need 4 more chips. Yeah, on Marco. You've got those 4 These ones are ready. Yep.
You all know our task, and we're all performing our task.
Right, let's go. Let's get the chips out.
Alana is hovering around, picking up the gaps when they're needed.
Put it in and get these ready so you can you can put it straight onto it. Straight.
She's doing a great job of just gluing us together.
Cheers, Marco.
The dishes are flying out the door. The underdogs are showing us how to cook, and yeah, we're in real strife.
You know, there's nothing I like better than a good tasting. So let's get the first dish in, the egg and chips and the red tea. Egg and chip, it's a great English dish.
I've never gone down to the local cafe and had caviar on top of my chips. In fact, I don't think I've ever had caviar with chips before.
So all I can say is to you.
Or even Gary, can I just say, bon appetit.
It's a lovely dish. It actually eats really well.
It eats really well.
And those chips are really nice and fluffy inside, nice and crisp on the outside. The roe pops in your mouth.
I'm picking up almost like memories of salt and vinegar on my chips down on the beach because of that roe.
Come on, I'm waiting for 8 bisques. Come on.
We've had customers here for 20 minutes now, and we don't have a dish out.
On order. 3 more bisques.
It's really sort of now or never. We have to start getting dishes out now.
Come on, I'm waiting for 8 bisques. Come on.
It's probably not the greatest timing for the bisque to be going out. You know, it's a buy-off, you know. Do you go for really technical stuff and take more time, or do you do simple stuff and get it done really quickly?
Yes, chef. Okay, what table am I going to?
Seeing that dish plated up, it's a huge sigh of relief, but we're nowhere near complete. We need to keep going, but at least we've got our first dishes up.
The food that's leaving the pass is beautiful, it's elegant, it's definitely French, and you can see that the diners, when they're going to get it on their table, they're going to be happy.
So this is the blue team's first course, lobster bisque, lobster medallions with scallops. First thoughts, smells fabulous. Love that strong bisque, that shell aroma that you get, and it's one of my favourites. Looks pretty as a picture.
My concern was, from mise en place time, they've overcooked the lobster, but we're going to have to find out with taste.
Well, it doesn't get any better than that. That is delicious.
It's faultless to me. I can't fault it at all. You know, that bisque flavour, you know, it's got that really strong, intense, but it has that little bit of heat from the cayenne pepper. The scallop, to me, was cooked perfectly. The lobster, it wasn't dry.
The blue team managed to do with their first dish is take us all straight to France, and that was the aim of the challenge.
Yeah, that's the best bisque you've ever made, isn't it?
It sure is, thanks to you.
All right, let's go. Let's get them out.
Away, 2 pork. 2 pork.
2 pork, yes, Marco.
Come on, quickly, push, push, push. Come on.
This is the first time I feel so nervous and really, like, out of my comfort zone.
Away, 8 pork. 8 pork, 2 tables.
It seems like hundreds of orders just keep coming to us.
Come on. How long for my 8 pig? How long for my 8 pig? How long for my 8 pig? How long for my 8
I just have to use both of my hands just to grab all the components and put on the dish, and have to make sure they all look consistent.
How long for my quail? How long for my quail?
4 minutes, Marco, 4 minutes.
4 minutes? Are you crazy? I want it in 1.
Micah's saying 4. It's not on his head if they come back raw, it's on my head. So they're not going out until they're cooked.
I want 8 pig, 8 pig, 8 pig, 8 pig, 8 pig. Yes, Marco, yes, Marco, yes, Marco.
He will just keep yelling and yelling and yelling.
It's all about communication. We're meant to communicate with each other. Come on.
You gotta say, yes, Marco, and then he stops.
You told me you wanted to win. You told me you wanted to feed everybody. Look at the people next to you. They're struggling because they're not communicating. Take 2 to table 24. 2 to 24.
Billy has just jumped back into this team, and he has just produced the best pork belly dish I've ever seen.
Quickly, 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 come on.
These waiters, they seem to be sweating. They are moving very fast, which means we're getting food out really fast, which is great.
Well, this is the red team's main course. Roasted pork belly with caramelised apples and cider gravy. Matt, what do you think of the presentation?
I'd like to see a little bit more greenery on there, but I'm happy. You know, the shininess of that skin, the sweet smell of the apple that's coming off the gravy.
I think it was fantastic, and I'm salivating. Let's eat.
This is good cooking, huh?
Really good cooking. Honest, to the brief, and absolutely delicious.
that. That's lovely.
How good is that crackling? That's perfect.
And the pork belly is just so sweet and beautiful.
Yeah.
Love it.
I don't think you can get any better than that. Sweet pumpkin puree, apples, caramelised Brussels sprouts. I'm in heaven.
He's absolutely nailed the execution of this dish.
And what makes this dish even more special is Matthew Preston has just dropped food all over his shirt.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's when you know.
That's when you know it's good.
Yeah,
Because I'm getting overexcited, I'm eating.
Beautiful, Billy.
Come on, I want my quail, I want my quail, I want my quail.
Yes, Marco.
Yes,
The people on table 2 are asking where their quail is.
Quail in 1 minute.
Do you think they're ready?
How do they feel? Yeah, I think so, aren't they?
I've got so many quails on the go.
Just grab a quail, pull it out.
I'm trying to keep a track on it, whether they're cooked enough.
That's not cooked. That's not cooked. Do not give me a raw quail. I can tell by feeling it.
We need to pan fry those quails or they're not going to be cooked.
Can you use the tongs, lift 6 out of here and throw them in the pan?
We're behind on mains. I guess our lack of organisation before the start of services come to bite us in the backside.
How long for 11 quail? How long for 11 quail? How long for 11 quail?
5 minutes! It's going to be 5 minutes. He is pushing me, he's pushing my team. It is unbelievable, the stress that I am under.
Everything stays on the heat until the quails are cooked, so just get the mushrooms on.
Mushrooms are going in here. We're putting, and you want me to do 11 quails in one go?
How long for the quail then? Is the quail not ready? Is the quail not ready? It was a disaster, that quail, wasn't it? Such a small bird causes such a big disaster.
Well, the blue team's French-inspired main course, which is quail with onion soubise, mushroom ragu, and jus gras. Presentation, Matt, what do you think?
I'm thinking it's on the not that generous side. Now, I think one small quail is not enough for a main course.
I like the look of it. It's nice and rustic. It's French brasserie for me. Onion soubise, wild mushrooms, and roasted carrots tick all the boxes. Question is the quail cooked beautifully? Really delivers for me in terms of a French-style dish. The quail breast is cooked perfectly. The mushroom and soubise is an absolute winner for me.
It didn't present too well. It looked a bit clumsy with the soubise over the top because you lost the essence of those beautiful morels and the slippery jacks, but flavour, amazing.
I love the technique they've shown with that little bird, so tricky to bone out, so beautifully stuffed. You got all that trouble with the bird to throw them on some roughly chopped mushrooms. I think they could have done more. Some elements, brilliant. Others, disappointing.
Well done, chef.
Thank you, thank you.
Billy on your back! Billy on your back!
We've managed to actually get our desserts out before the red team's desserts. It's taken us 3 courses, but we've got the hang of it. We're working together really well as a team, and our dessert is going out looking really beautiful.
Let's put it around the side.
Table's been waiting over 20 minutes for the desserts, guys.
Right, okay.
I can't believe that it's taken us this long to get organised and get the desserts out. And on top of that, I'm really worried that it's not going to taste right.
I love the way that jelly is shimmering. It really catches the light. It's got a nice wobble to it.
First thing I thought was a perfect little sweet finish to a canapé party.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
The flavour of the white chocolate comes to me very clearly. Whether white chocolate and champagne go together, I think kind of yes. I think there's something about the sophistication of the champagne and the nursery flavour of the white chocolate that works quite well.
The white chocolate mousse, for me, is really good. It's got lots of white chocolate flavour. It's light, it's airy, the tuile is crisp, the jelly is sparkly, and, you know, definitely tastes of champagne.
I love the fact that the contestants who are amateur cooks have shown a lot of technique here. I mean, just making that chill to get that cylinder shape is fantastic. And it's nice and crisp and golden.
Well, this is a dish that I'm was most excited about. Spice quinces this time of year, beautifully English, a lovely rosy fruit with a kind of softness when they're poached well. And it's morphed into this strange sort of eaten mess on a chocolate tart, which looks a bit all over the place. Georgie, with yours?
I'm depressed. Just got this sort of, looks a bit curdled, the cream, and the chocolate looks like it's seized.
Look, presentation is an absolute letdown. It looks, you know, stingy and really not very appetizing. I think we should taste it and see what it tastes like.
It surprisingly actually eats quite well.
Yeah.
The old mess on top of it, well, it is a mess. It's meant to be a mess.
It's also very salty.
Yeah.
They've smacked that chocolate tart with a lot of salt.
I don't know which way to go. I'm a bit indecisive.
No, let's be honest, it's not a great dessert. I mean, it tastes good, but if that came to your table, you wouldn't be that happy. It'd be a bit of a downer to finish a great main course.
No matter what happens, I've learnt so much from today. It's all right. Meeting Marco and being able to work with him is just so inspiring.
It's not important what I think.
Yes.
It's what the clients think. I'm just here to be your friend.
He was just so passionate about working with us today and really encouraged us to do the best that we could.
Can I just say, well done.
Thank you.
It's been a great pleasure for me. I travelled thousands of miles to come here, and I can honestly say you never let me down. And what you found within yourself today will stay with you for the rest of your life. There's always going to be the odd hiccup. But you know what my favourite bit was? Seeing the waiters run. That's what you did.
How you going, Jan?
I'm getting the hang of it. Alana assigns me to the grill and I see that I've got 4 dishes to be in charge of for the next 90 minutes.
I'm in charge of the burger, the club sandwich, the salt and pepper squid, and the steak. There's a steak as well. OK, burger up, chef.
They might seem like pretty simple dishes, but every dish requires quite a few elements.
OK, so I've got to watch that because it burns really quickly.
I need to put the buns in the salamander, which is like a searing hot grill. I just can't get the hang of it.
It's OK or not?
No, they're too burnt. We'll need new. New order, I need a buffalo salad.
Yes, chef.
Yeah, I've got a duck confit up. I need a burger and I need a chips, yeah? I've got another fish on order, so let's get a risotto on.
Ellie, Danny, Alana, you're under pressure. This is a real kitchen. Move your butts.
Need a squid, yeah? You got a squid coming?
Squid's coming, squid's coming.
Give me a squid.
20 minutes from the time of order to the time it gets to the customer's table is not a long time, especially if there's a lot of people in the first class lounge.
Guys, you got that new order?
Yeah.
Tenderloin and a pork belly, yeah?
Whoa.
As the dockets are piling up, I am freaking out.
Got the docket?
You got the docket, Elle? Nah.
I don't know where I'm up to. I don't know what's been sent out.
Oh, my God.
Ellie, you in the cacker over there?
Yes, George.
George comes in as there's about 18 dockets just flying out of that machine.
You got dockets everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'll do? Put your on-hold dockets over here, and you go with these, right?
These are all coming out, but those don't concern me because they're super days.
You need to go.
I know.
You are in the cacker, I'm telling you now. Right? Because you're not organised, yeah?
It's so hard to get back on track when I still don't know how to read the dockets. I don't know what I've already done, I don't know what I've got to do, and I don't know where I'm up to.
This ain't my kitchen, but can I tell ya, if it was, you'd be in a lot of trouble, yeah?
Fish is nicely cooked. It's great.
Thank you.
Oh, great. So, Matt, how's the time looking?
Wow, well, I mean, that's pretty good. That's about 13, 14 minutes.
That's quite good.
Great.
Yeah. Now, I guess, is that fish cooked perfectly? My fish is almost perfect.
And you know what I love is that they all look like they've come from the same mother.
They do, actually.
And that I think is really important.
Yeah. I'd be giving it a thumbs up. I thought it was good. Yeah.
Well, if the CEO likes it, it's fantastic.
4 club sandwiches.
4 club sandwiches, yes.
The club sandwich seems pretty straightforward. It's a sandwich. 3 bits of toasted bread with a beautiful chicken mix, aioli, roasted tomatoes, bacon.
Okay, 4 club sandwiches up.
All together, beautiful club sandwich.
All right, there's no lettuce on the clubs, yeah? We need some cos on the clubs, please.
Sorry.
All right. Come on, let's go. Been waiting forever.
When you have 50 things to do, the chef's yelling at you, the club sandwich can be a little bit difficult.
Less on the clubs, chef.
Okay, let's get them up, yeah? Get them up.
Right, well, they're running a fine line. They're about a minute away from the 20-minute timeline.
So they really want to be leaving the past now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
Slightly different presentation here.
My first question is the toasting of the bread.
I think it's a little lighter than normal. The tomato's not spread. I'd like to see it a little bit more spread rather than groups.
No, it's just flat. There's not got enough chicken in it.
Yeah, Matt, this is a bit disappointing. It doesn't have the look that you'd expect. I've had this probably 100 times in this lounge, and this is probably one of the most disappointing one I've experienced.
Okay, new order. We've got 3 pork belly.
Yes, chef.
As quick as you can, yeah?
Yes, chef.
An order for pork belly come in, and I can't even think about that right now because I've just got so much else to do.
Are you right, Al? What's happening? Yeah, I've got a lot to do. You know all, you do. Are you on top of all your orders? You know exactly what you got? Not really.
I've got a backlog on pavlovas and lava cakes, so I focus on them and getting them out.
Okay, how are we going on the pork? I really need it now, yeah?
Yep, 2 minutes.
We have 90 minutes to get through this service, and the judges are going to be tasting all sorts of dishes.
Got the fish up.
We don't know which ones they're going to be tasting yet, so the food we send out has to be up there with the standard that's expected in the Qantas First Class Lounge, but we also have to get it out within 20 minutes.
Pork bellies. There's a docket.
You're missing 1 pork, yeah? Need 1 more pork.
You need more.
I realise that I've only made enough for 2 pork belly, which means that there's going to be an extra weight on the 3rd pork belly dish.
How long on a pork?
10 seconds.
Okay.
Knowing that there is a massive delay on my food and getting it out within 20 minutes, this could cost my team.
Pork's up.
Well, the pork sadly arrived just outside the time limit. That's a bit of a black mark there.
It's looking reasonably good. I think it's a little flatter. It could be built up a bit more.
Right, well, let's see how they've done in terms of cooking. That pork beautifully cooked.
I think the positive on here is they've got that nice little light crisp crust on the outside of the pork. You know, the pork's certainly cooked really nicely.
Yeah.
Chef, buffalo salad. Got enough fennel for the second one.
Right, red team, less than 15 minutes to go. And can I tell you, there is a bucket load of orders on the pass. Come on.
How you going, Dan? You under control now? Yeah. That's good.
I'm feeling confident that Danny has gotten over burning the buns. She's under control. Food's going out and it all looks really good.
Squid up.
I'm multitasking, I'm staying on top of my orders, and I'm thinking towards the next thing I have to do, and that's a sign of a good cook.
So I've got 3 steaks ready to go, chef.
Wonderful, yeah.
How did they do, Matt? Are they on time?
Well in time, the time frame. You know, maybe they're pulling it together again.
Maybe
you know?
it's coming back.
In terms of how it cooked, I mean, it's beautifully tender.
Yep, it's coming.
It hasn't been overcooked. It's still got a little bit of pinkness through the middle of the meat.
Yeah, I think this hits the mark. I'd be quite happy with this if I was served there.
Steak's juicy and tender, flavour's great. When you consider where they were probably at in the kitchen when they got this out.
This is a good recovery. This is a very good recovery.
Good recovery.
I asked for medium, and it's not overcooked or anything. It's perfect.
I need that pappardelle, yeah?
Yep, coming.
The 90 minutes is over. Blue team is about to come in.
Pappardelle, chef.
How you doing, mate? One is first. Thank you.
Thank you.
The red team are about to finish their service and we're about to jump in there. And we can hear the kitchen and it sounds pretty chaotic. We don't know what the dishes are, we don't know what state the kitchen's going to be in, and we've got to get as much information as we can from that red team.
Gary, you have no idea what the red team have been up against. You've got 90 minutes to spin your magic. All the recipes that you need are in the kitchen for the dishes that you're going to be cooking for this full restaurant. You are up against it. Get into gear. Go nuts. Off you go.
Thanks, Gary.
Ellie, can you give me a handover?
All right, okay. This is pavlova. That's yogurt, which is in the middle. That's the...
Which is what? In the middle?
Yep, in the middle. There are recipe cards here, but this is how you do it.
Alana, Ellie and Danny look like they've been run off their feet. Ellie barely has time or mental energy to tell me each dish. She fumbles through as best she can.
Doggets come up there all the time, so what you have to do is put that one first.
I think I'm being a little bit too nice. The chef before me did not tell me as much as what I just told Kate.
Okay, we've got new orders, okay?
Okay.
I need a duck confit straight up here.
Yes, chef.
2 duck confit, all right?
2 duck confit.
I need a pappardelle, yeah?
Come
1
on.
pappardelle.
Yes, chef. Fish is up, chef. Normally when you work a service, you would have done the prep, you would have done your mise en place. You know which ingredient goes with which dish. This is not the case. We're straight into the service time. We've got to immediately start cooking food, plating and presenting that food up. It's very tricky stuff. Righto, chef.
That's only enough for 1, yeah? Duck confit, how long, yeah? We need a buffalo salad.
I'm struggling to find basil. There's no basil here.
The basil's right there. See it on the right-hand side, the micro?
Oh,
yeah,
so we're just using micro, okay. And the tomatoes, there's no tomatoes.
Tomatoes, straight above you. Straight above you.
Okay,
yep.
cool.
I put on an outward calm to hide the crazy chaos going inside my brain.
Gosh, I don't know what I'm doing here.
New order, 1 buffalo salad, 1 salmon salad, 1 bresaola.
When those tickets are coming through and you've got orders piling up, 20 minutes can disappear like that.
This is a little bit more intense than what I was expecting because I don't actually know these dishes. I've never plated them before. I've just got to use the recipe cards. But I think that as time goes by, I will get into a groove, and that's the plan.
Okay, better.
Yes, chef. Sorry, chef.
It's all right.
Got my mistakes out the way. I've had the hump at the start of service, and now I'm just going to go bang and start cooking good food and getting it out and impress those judges.
Well, I can see our club sandwiches coming. That's just in by the skin of their teeth. Under the 20 minutes.
Okay, and they're all 3 are presented in the same fashion.
Yep, that's good.
Can I just say, look at that filling. The bottom story's actually got some chicken in it.
It's a lot better.
And you know what's good about it? That the lettuce was put in the position that it should be through. It wasn't stuck on the top because it was running late.
That's absolutely right.
That's not bad at all.
What I like about this is that it's pick it up, bite into it, every texture and every flavour in that one bite.
Yeah.
That's what a club sandwich is about.
I think this actually meets the mark for our first-class customers.
Okay, where's your risotto?
Well behind on that, chef.
Stop for a second and look at me.
Yep.
You need to get it together, you hear me? All right?
Yep.
So it's fine calling yes, chef, but you need to start razzing your guys up because they're all sort of hemorrhaging into oblivion. You need to get it together, yeah? You're the captain, yeah? I know you've got to do your thing, but at the end of the day, you put your hand up and you said, I want to be the captain.
Yep.
You need to act like one. Come on, get them going.
Yes, George. How you going, Kate?
Yep, good.
Good.
New order, 4 pork belly.
Yes, chef.
My only strategy is to push through, stay organised, keep my head clear and move as fast as I possibly can.
How are they going on 4 pork?
How you going on the pork, Katie?
Yeah, I got 4 pork belly, chef.
Each dish that I'm sending out of this kitchen, I want to be as beautiful as I can possibly make it.
Excuse me, chef, I got 4 pork belly.
They did it in 15 minutes, so 5 minutes early.
That's okay. This is really nice.
Straight away, the tomato, which wasn't on the red team's dish, a lot more green garnish, looks a bit fresher.
I like the presentation. I thought it was good. I like the flavours. I thought it was good. So to me, this is better than the red team.
We'll all agree that this dish is a winning dish.
It's a winning dish as well. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, you'd be very happy to have it come out to the customers.
Either way.
Come on, guys, we've got to focus, yeah?
Yes, chef.
Let's
Yes,
go.
chef.
How's your fish? It's not burning, is it?
No, chef. I think fish is definitely one of the more difficult proteins to cook in a busy kitchen.
All right, no, start again on the fish.
Yes, chef. You've got to be really careful and monitor it quite closely. It's definitely hard to do with so much else going on around you.
How long on the fish?
2 minutes, chef. It's definitely frustrating that, you know, I cooked a perfect piece of fish this morning.
The salmon's cooked absolutely perfectly.
And then to get into the kitchen this afternoon and cook fish poorly, that's definitely getting to me.
You have to put your fish up, yeah?
Yes, chef.
Come on, let's go. A little bit of olive oil. Let's get it up. Come on, come on.
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Seriously, it's going cold.
The blue team have got the fish out within the time frame, but this, remember, was a dish that Red absolutely nailed. So I hope Blue have done a good job. Look at the colour at the end of Alan's fish.
Look at the colour of yours. There.
Doesn't it look like it's coming down like someone's madly on with a spoon? Risotto, risotto, risotto.
Yeah. Doesn't live up to.
It's a pity. I don't feel that the blue team have done a great job with this dish. It feels rushed. It's obviously someone's panicked. They burnt the fish skin, but they haven't actually managed to get the temperature through to the middle of the fish because it's still that translucent raw colour through the middle.
That's ordinary. Yeah. This is Blue's Achilles heels for sure.
Come on, let's go.
Why don't we throw in a bit more pressure? VIP, Anna Bly.
There's those 3 squids, chef. 3 squid, get them up, yeah? I'm looking for Brizzola. Yeah?
Chef, I've got 2 Brizzola.
Okay, guys, this is for Anna Bly's table, 4:15. Let's go.
Very soft squid. It's lovely. They've done a great job.
6 steak all day, chef? Yeah. We ready to go?
1 minute on 5 of them.
19 minutes.
19 minutes, just staying.
What I love about the blue team steak is those bar marks are really pronounced. The butter is perfect on mine. I've got to say, I think mine's a little bit overcooked. I like the red team steak because it still has that real juiciness about it.
The juiciness isn't here on this one, I have to say.
Mine's a bit overcooked.
It's a bit overcooked.
Right, that's it, guys. End of service. Your nightmare is over. You know what's left to do? Tidy up and pat that guy on the back for keeping it all together.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, chef.
I feel like that I've done the major components of my dish. It's just the plating. The little fiddly bits that I need to get done before service starts, which is what's really putting a lot of pressure on me. Stepping into a 3-hatted restaurant and trying to put a dish together that's worthy of being in here, that's a lot of pressure. I don't know if even too many other chefs would even want to do that job.
I've got a dish that I plated up here for you.
So you've taken it from looking fairly ordinary to something that looks quite beautiful now.
Yeah.
So you had all the elements there. It's just a matter of having that confidence to put it onto the plate. So lock that in.
Yep.
Well done.
Let's get the waiters in and you can go through the description of your dessert with them. Okay, guys, come in, let's go.
Hi, guys.
Basically what we've got is coffee and cardamom ice cream, a Kahlua mousse with an almond and coffee crumb, some poached figs and an orange blossom jelly. Would you like to taste it?
Absolutely. And you use orange blossom tea to use the jelly?
It's an orange blossom syrup, like a orange blossom water.
What do you think, guys?
Thank you.
Good? Good flavours, good textures?
And the venison, please.
Thank you, sir.
2 venison, veg mash.
You get the first order for 2 venisons. It's on an order with some entrees, so there's still a while till I need to actually have these venison up on the pass. Right, I've still got a couple minutes on the rest.
I think once I get that first plate out, then I'll be able to relax, but it's just doing that very first plate, which is the most nerve-wracking.
Chef, 3 tuna work, table 21, please. Lana, 3 tuna, table 21, please.
Yes, chef.
Straight up, thank you.
Mark calls the first order away. Service has started.
You need to clean your plates, yeah? So there's no fingerprints on it.
Yep.
The tuna is the first element that goes on the plate. I then just sort of drop the salad and just let it fall naturally.
Got a bit of an issue with the tuna. It's not not very uniform, is it? We spoke before about it being uniform.
Yeah.
Sharp knife straight through.
Yeah, I was trying to do it, but
Yeah, Mark, restaurant at this level, we don't try, you know? It's not 90%, it's not 95%, it's
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
That's fine. You're gonna have to find some other bits for here.
My first order, that's for 3 plates of tuna. Mark notices that 2 of the tuna pieces are actually uneven.
I mean, obviously we can't serve these, so you're gonna have to replate.
So I have to grab another 2 pieces and start from scratch. It's annoying to have to replate everything because that takes time and that means that the customer's not getting their order quick enough.
this one here has gone a bit funny. Is that all right?
You have to replate it.
All right, okay.
That's what happens. Yeah? Lift the tuna up, lift the garnish up. It's relatively easy, but you don't want to make mistakes.
When you've got the chef there calling for the dish saying, how long, how long?
Alana, let's go, please.
You're still trying to plate it up, but you're trying to plate it up without shaking, without being too nervous. Yeah, it's pretty scary.
You ready, Alana?
Yep.
Let's go.
5 seconds.
Right, we gotta go. We gotta go. Put it down. Thank you.
I feel a sense of relief getting the first dishes out there.
Interesting.
Bring on the next order, I say.
I'm so excited about being able to cook a dish at Est restaurant for paying customers, but there's a lot of pressure on, and I'm really feeling that because I don't want to stuff this up and I don't want to mess with Peter's reputation.
I'm going to do 4 minutes each side now. You may not even need to flash it for 2 minutes. It might only need a minute or something. Yes, chef. Beautiful. It's important that you try and slice them all nice and evenly. Yeah.
It's very exciting seeing my first dish completed and sitting on that pass about to leave. On the Est pass, this 3-headed restaurant that somehow I'm cooking in.
Okay, Kate, you're on. Let's go. First dessert order. 1 cherries, 1 coffee and cardamom. Did you hear me, Kate?
Yes, chef.
Thank you.
The first dessert order is in.
Okay, Kate.
Yes.
What you got to do here, there's 2 desserts on this order. They've got to go out exactly the same time.
I can't believe I'm in Key, in Peter Gilmore's kitchen, plating up some real plates for real people out in the dining room. I'm nervous. I've got to get this right. It's got to be perfect.
Yep, done. Is that everything?
12.
12. Service. That was
Are you
12.
happy with that, Kate?
I am happy with that. Are you happy with that?
I'm very happy with that.
Okay,
I think
good.
it's very good. Excellent, okay? Let's go, table 1. We've got a little spot there. Okay, they've got to be perfect, yeah?
Okay,
Presentation,
yes.
yeah?
It's really important. Yep.
Okay, we're going table 1. Coffee and cardamom position 2. Cherries.
For all the work that I've put into this dish, to now see that first one walk out the door, it's a great sense of satisfaction. It's made it over Peter Gilmore's pass.
Welcome Terry Durack and Joanna Saville, co-editors of the Sydney Good Food Guide. Well, we're starting here at Mark, where Alana's doing the entree.
Ordering 4 wraps, 4 tuna.
So the special entree is a smoked citrus tuna with citrus salad, lemon puree, and truffle.
Fantastic, and we'll have 3 of those. Thank you very much.
Alana, I need 3 tuna straight up, please.
Okay,
For Alana to come into this kitchen and put up a dish that fits with Mark Best's ethos of technical advancement and perfection, I think is going to be a big call for her.
Come on, Alana, let's go. Yep, beautiful. Yep, don't place it, just let it drop.
Yeah.
Not too much. Just put it mainly on the tuna and then just flick it off onto the plate a little bit. That's it. Beautiful.
Because I'm first up with the entree, I need to set that bar as high as I possibly can.
Okay, ready to go, chef, please?
Otherwise, if it's too low, both Kate and Michael are just going to step straight over it.
Thank you. Pretty.
There's something about just that lovely colour, springtime almost on a plate thing happening here that's actually quite inviting.
And the shine on that piece of tuna is quite extraordinary.
Well, Alana's entree certainly looks beautiful. Let's see how it tastes.
It's a lovely piece of tuna.
It's interesting, the undercurrent of smoke in the tuna. Light, but there.
I must say that when I heard the word smoked, I thought, being here at Mark, we might get something that actually exuded a little vapour on the plate.
Sure.
Obviously, the vapour happened out in the kitchen.
I think some trickery has gone on with the lemon puree, don't you? Because it looks like mayo, but it tastes like lemon puree.
Everything is beautifully done, beautifully executed. The individual elements are absolutely perfect. But you just feel that maybe there's a bit too much going on.
That beautiful tuna flavour is not coming through as strongly as it should do.
I find it very delicious and light and refreshing. Entrees can be a little too much like a mini main course, and this is very much an appetiser, and it's awakening the palate.
Terry, does Alana's dish fit into the Mark menu?
I think on appearances, I'd have to say yes. But in terms of that balance of flavour, I think Mark is one of the experts at making every flavour on the plate work for its living. And I think maybe we don't have that sort of ultra razor-sharp thing happening on the plate. But if I'd sat down to that dish not knowing anything about it, I would be totally convinced in my head that a chef of some standing and some experience had created this.
Yeah.
For an amateur to do that, it's a very impressive.
Unbelievable.
Very impressive. The first dish down on this progressive three-hat lunch. But now it's time to head to Est and to see how Michael's going with the main course.
Okay. Let's go.
And the venison, please.
Thank you, sir.
When the orders start piling up for my dish, I get a little bit lost. It's hard. You know, there's so much cooking involved.
This is the middle course. This is main course cooked by Michael, and I'm excited to see how he's going to deal with Peter Doyle.
Michael, maybe just give the venison another 30 seconds to a minute in the oven. Yeah. It was just a little bit resistant.
Yes, chef. Thank you.
So
This is my one chance to cook at Est, and I don't want to fluff it. Halfway through service, and I've gone from cooking really, really well to cooking crap.
So I just called 3 on order.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
100%, yeah?
Yes, chef. So you just called 3?
Yeah, that was a new order of 3.
I've had a lapse in concentration, and I've sliced my venison so unevenly.
just make that first slice a bit thicker, yeah, so they're all nice and even.
It's just not right. Peter's got an eagle eye on me. He's making sure every dish I send out is good enough.
Do both dishes, like everything on each dish, ready to go. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I know what Peter's like, that if it's not right, it ain't coming out.
So we might be hungry.
Might be here for a while. Get your meat down on each.
Oh, yeah.
I've got no idea which of my dishes are going out to the judges.
OK, so venison, I need it up in 2 minutes.
Yes, chef.
It needs to be up
2 minutes.
Finished in 2.
Oui, chef.
The roast venison, beetroot, chestnut, pear and juniper. Does that sound like an Est dish?
It completely sounds like an Est dish. If you look at the rest of the menu, it has the same kind of syntax. It's just single words describing the elements of a dish.
Your plate's going cold right now. Yep. Are you dressing these? Get those dressed. They can sit there warm and dressed. It doesn't cost you anything.
The last 3 dishes I've got, I've plated up, are just slack.
When you put these down, try and keep it nice and evenly spaced as well.
Yep.
So I need it done, please.
Venison?
Yes.
1 minute, chef.
I need it faster than that, please.
Yes, chef.
You got some more sauce there, Michael? This one looking dry, yes?
Yes, chef. Still looking all right?
Yeah, make sure you're getting the spacing on your venison nice.
Yep.
Don't cramp it all up together.
They weren't as good as the others.
Well, if no one else has got to say it, I am. Wow.
Indeed.
Is it a Peter Dole dish on appearance?
I think it certainly looks worthy of being on this table in this restaurant.
Right.
Yeah.
Very nice juniper flavour in that gravy.
Yeah.
Which kind of kicks against the pepperiness. How about those radishes? Are they too crunchy?
The vegetables are half crunchy and half well cooked through, and I actually think that's probably intentional.
Yeah, I think it's a good contrast. So you've got the earthy sweetness of the beetroot, you've got the little sharpness of the pear, and then you've got a bit of crunch. That's what you're looking for, really, isn't it? Little surprises all the time, so that you're not getting the same flavours, the same textures in your mouth all the way through the meal.
And Joanna, what's the best thing on the dish for you?
I think the meat is beautifully cooked. I slightly question the chestnut puree just because it's got a certain texture and sweet sourness to it that maybe doesn't quite act as a counterpoint the way perhaps a mash or something might have done. But no, I think it's a beautiful dish.
So this dish, you know, everything works, and it works in terms of season, it works in terms of flavours, the textures are all compatible.
I feel like we're almost talking about a Peter Dole dish, that Michael has achieved that elusive thing of putting up a dish that tastes like it belongs in this
While
restaurant.
I was eating this dish, I was having to remind myself actively that this is Michael's dish. And because, you know, as you said, I'm in Est, I'm eating an Est dish, and you just fall in line with the experience.
Well, an absolutely beautiful main. Let's go and see how Kate's dessert at Key stacks up.
Can't wait.
New order, chef, please. Okay, thank you. We have 3 coffee and cardamom desserts.
Yes, chef.
Okay, let's go.
Dessert time has kicked in, and I don't know how fast and crazy this is going to get.
I believe 41's dessert.
Guys, pressure's on, okay? You got 2 more coffee and cardamom.
Yes,
You got a cherry, you got a snow egg. Let's go.
Yes, chef.
Well, this is the final chapter in our 3-hat odyssey around this beautiful city. We're here at Key, where Kate is making dessert for Peter Gilmore. It's a big ask, because I think Key's probably the home of the most famous dessert in all of Australia, the snow egg that basically decided who won between Adam and Callum in last year's MasterChef.
To do a dessert in Key, if you can make it here, you'll make it anywhere.
Table 21 away, please.
Okay, table 21 away. Snow egg and cake, please.
There is one that sort of, you think, I don't think I've seen that here before.
Which is?
It's the coffee and cardamom. Instantly you're saying, coffee and cardamom what?
Okay, let's go. Service, please. Desserts away. Coffee and almond, position 3. Position 4.
Well, it's intriguing, and that's the main thing. We all want to order it.
Okay, Kate, you have 8 coffee and cardamom. Let's go.
Okay, thank you. I've got to get 8 plates out all at the same time. And they've got mousse, which can collapse.
Okay, just looking at the clock.
Yes.
We need to start hurrying up, okay?
Yes, chef. They've got ice cream, which can melt.
Okay.
Okay, how long on table 4, please? Waiting a while.
30 seconds.
Thank you.
Okay, we're coming up to 10 minutes already. Really
Okay.
need to step on the gas now,
Yes,
okay?
chef. Oh, no, I can't stumble at this last hurdle, can I? I've come so far. I've just got to get this done.
A little dot here. Good.
This is the coffee and cardamom dessert for you to enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wow.
Pretty.
It is pretty.
Yeah.
So it's actually got the first step happening for me, you know. I want to try it.
In fact, I'm dying to taste it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lightness of flavour, and yet you get plenty of it.
And there's a fair whack of alcohol in there too. I like the bitterness in the crumb.
Yep.
I think that's clever.
Do you like the way the crumb's stuck together? Do you want something that's a little bit more kind of dusty?
No, I quite like that.
I quite like it. I think if it were dry, I like that there's a little moisture in the crumb.
The flavours are incredibly complementary. It's good texture. The ice cream is incredibly smooth. That's
It's pure class as a dish, I have to say. It is classy.
She's worked very hard with that crumb too.
Yeah.
I mean, in fact, she's worked very hard full stop with all these elements.
I love the crunch, but the figs are just inspired. I mean, to put those figs in, you're putting nearly a savoury element into a sweet thing, and I think that's that's the crowning moment.
I'm an ice cream fanatic, and I do think she's done a great job with the ice cream.
For me, the hero of that dish, the thing that stands out is that ice cream. It's beautifully
it's the
made.
smoothness of that.
It's incredibly
lovely, smooth, creamy texture.
And the flavours are beautifully melded together.
I'm just wondering if there should be one more element on the plate. I just feel like I'm missing something, because what I always expect here in this restaurant is I get that extra element that comes up and surprises you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that extra element that's missing.
Something hidden. Something hidden underneath.
Something that you weren't expecting.
Yeah. And we're talking about an amateur cook who's delivered a dish that, you know, that doesn't look out of place.
It's a mammoth achievement, really.
Yeah, huge, isn't it? Absolutely huge.
Absolutely magnificent.
I'm very proud
in
of
that level, and the way she's really tried to make it fit the surround.
Kate, it's the end of service. I think for an amateur, you've done an incredible job. You really have.
Well done. Congratulations. Cheers. Bit of pressure there for a while, but you came through, I think. Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
Busy service, so well done. I think you were thrown in the deep end, but I think you came through.
The dish has got progressively better. I was a little bit disappointed in the last three. I think you dropped your bundle a little bit.
I hope you were happy with what I sent out. So.
Well, you know it wouldn't have gone out if it wasn't.
That's very true. That's very true.
Guys, I think Kate deserves a round of applause for today's effort.